Welcome to Dirt Tracks and Beyond. The boys are kicking off their Cape York adventure, starting from Lakeland. Today's challenge? The Old Coach Road, riding south to north before looping back through Laura. It's a 255-kilometer ride in 32-degree heat, with a fuel stop 60 kilometers before the end in Laura. Joel's testing his DRZ400 with a spare 5-liter jerrycan to prep for the longer stretches ahead. Follow us as we navigate rugged trails, push our limits, and explore one of Australia's most epic riding destinations. Subscribe now, and let's hit the dirt together. Joel, Johnny and Ray are heading down the Mulligan Highway, making their way to the Whites Creek Road turnoff. The adventure continues as they navigate their first leg through Cape York's rugged terrain. As we were riding, we came across a stunning lake, a peaceful gem in the rugged landscape. We've found the stumps of the old post office, one of the few traces left of what was once a busy hub. These weathered remains are a glimpse into the past, reminding us of a time when this spot played a vital role in connecting the remote communities of Cape York. This replica miner's hut, built by the local historical society in Maytown, offers a glimpse into how prospectors once lived during the gold rush era. Inside, there's a visitor's book where everyone can leave their mark, a small way to connect with the history of this incredible place.
I signed the visitor book for us all.
Nice horsey.
Yeah.
After a well-earned break and a bite to eat in the historic town of Maytown, the boys gear up for the next leg of their journey. With energy restored and spirits high, they backtrack along the trail to the starting point of the Old Coach Road. This stretch marks the beginning of a challenging and iconic route, filled with rugged terrain and a rich sense of history. It's time to put their skills, and their DRZs, to the test as they prepare for what lies ahead.
Up on the corner there, look there.
During the wet season, this riverbed would be completely transformed, flowing fully with water and impossible to cross. Right now, it's dry and rocky. This hill feels like it's never going to end. Just when you think you've reached the top, another steep climb comes into view around the corner. Loose rocks, uneven ground, and the relentless incline push us to the limit. It's a true test of endurance, and every turn feels like it could be the last. Joel and Ray have stopped to take in one of the lookouts, and what a view it is. The breathtaking scenery stretches out before them, showcasing the raw beauty of the Cape. When planning this route, we relied on the HEMA Cape York Guide, which had some strong words about the old coach road. They describe it as by far the most difficult four-wheel drive track on the Cape and emphasize that it's definitely not for the inexperienced. That really puts into perspective just how challenging this track is going to be for us. Up ahead lays over 50 kilometers of winding twin track, each turn holding an element of the unknown. To stay in control, we're keeping our speed to around 30 to 50 kilometers per hour. Anything faster on this terrain makes it nearly impossible to pull up the DRZ quickly when the unexpected happens. The track keeps us on our toes, constantly shifting under the wheels. One moment, it's smooth and flowing, offering a false sense of ease. Then, without warning, we hit a challenging section, deep, soft sand that swallows the tires, jagged rocks waiting to catch us off guard. After Johnny couldn't help but laugh at Joel for dropping his bike, it seems Karma decided to step in. Johnny found himself on the ground, his bike tipped over on the neighboring hill. A tough reminder that out here, the trails have a way of humbling even the most confident riders. Johnny had a slow drop after clipping a tree on the side of the track, a clear sign that the exhaustion is starting to set in. We came around the corner to find Joel taking a moment to relax. After a long day on the trails, we'd been easing off the pace. It's been a big day tackling our first track of Cape York, and the fatigue is definitely setting in, but this track is only just the beginning of our Cape York adventure. Joel's DRZ400, which had been running smoothly earlier, was now becoming increasingly difficult to start. At first, it seemed like a minor issue, maybe just the heat or a bit of water from the little river crossing.
Well, push you, there's a downhill. There's a downhill. Is there a neutral though?
The problem grew more persistent, hinting at bigger trouble ahead. With challenging terrain still to come, the team began to wonder if the bike would hold up or if they'd be forced to make some tough decisions. After a long stretch of riding through the heat and dust, the boys take a well-deserved break and stop for a refreshing swim. The cool, clear water offers a perfect escape from the blazing 32-degree heat. By now, Joel's bike only push starts. On trails like this, it's a challenge, but he's making it work. We're making a quick stop in Laura to refuel before heading back to Lakeland. With just 60 kilometers left, the ride from here is all on tarmac, nothing too exciting to see, but a chance to reflect on an incredible day. Between the three bikes, we've burned through 33.3 liters of fuel, an average of 11.1 liters each. This is where we wrap up our journey on the Cape York Old Coach Road. It's been a challenging and rewarding adventure, pushing us and our bikes to the limit. Thanks for riding along with us. If you enjoyed the journey, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. There's plenty more to come as we explore the best trails Australia has to offer. See you in the next one. With the magic of editing, I can fill you in on what went wrong with Joel's bike. Turns out, the air cleaner had let some dust through, which caused excessive wear on the valves. The head needed new shims to get everything back in order. Thankfully, we were able to fix it up before tackling the challenging creb track.